man, we got Godzilla versus Kong, man. Monsterverse recap, everything you need to know. Let me know in the comments, y'all, man. Like this type of videos, man. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, better right to it, y'all, man. And yeah, you know, I want to know like what's going on. Not just with King Kong, this whole monster shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still confused though. You know what I mean? No, I'm still goddamn confused and shit. But yeah, but right to it, man. And yeah, he about to let me know. About to let me know what's going on. But yeah, let's get it.
Welcome to Screen Crush. I'm Ryan Airy. Before Godzilla fights Kong, I wanted to give you the backstory of this monster.
Now, I saw that movie, Kong Skull Islands. I saw that movie though. I saw that. I only saw Skull Islands and the guys at the other one. All the other ones, I don't know.
Monsterverse, because otherwise you'll just be asking yourself, wait, why is the monkey hitting the lizard? What events in their lives could have possibly led to this point? So here's everything you need.
Yeah, I would like that too. I would like that. Okay.
Need to know before watching Godzilla vs. Kong. This story begins millions of years ago when creatures even larger than dinosaurs roamed the earth. The planet was way more radiant.
Oh, he going back. he going to the dinosaur state. He going to the he going back.
Radioactive back then, so these creatures evolved to feed off radiation. As the climate changed, they William S. burrowed into the earth to be closer to the radiation at the planet.
No, I saw that though. The guys that came out, yeah, I saw that like 2 days ago, last week. So, hey, I advise you to watch that movie, this movie right here, Guys of the King Monster, before I watch Godzilla vs. Kong. It lets you know what's going on before this movie come out. You know what I mean? So watch this first, then watch that movie, the Guys of the First Kong, because it lets you know a lot, like dead ass. And I'm still confused with what happened over here, but it lets you know though. No cap. It let you know. No cap.
That's core. And so they hibernated for a very, very long time. Fast forward to 1945 when the United States drops atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This explosion awakens the strongest of these ancient monsters.
We call him Godzilla.
In 1954, we
call him Godzilla.
U.S. Navy lured Godzilla to the Bikini Atoll and tried to kill him with a nuclear weapon.
Damn.
But this inadvertently mutated ocean life and created a talking sponge.
I'm dead.
Afterwards, an international agency called Monarch was formed to study Godzilla and others like him. John Goodman works for Monarch and is obsessed with proving these monsters are real, so the military can fight them, kill them, and probably eat them, because, admit it, you're curious what a Godzilla tastes like, aren't you? The year is now 1973. The Vietnam War is winding down, and not everyone is cool with that.
And we didn't lose the war. We abandoned it.
And I did what I had to do to win, but somebody wouldn't let us win.
John Goodman convinces the military to send a few Hueys onto Skull Island, where he thinks some of these monsters are living. The island is surrounded by a permanent storm, so very few ships or planes have ever passed through it and survived. They're joined by a mercenary named Loki and Carol Danvers, a war photographer.
Anti-war photographer.
The military meets Kong, and he does what he does against aircraft.
You throw them motherfuckers. Nah, I saw this one right here though. I forgot what movie this is. I saw this motherfucker. That shit was hard though. But yeah, he just grab them, toss them motherfuckers.
The military meets Kong, and he does what he does against aircraft. Then there's this cut, which is great. The humans are split into two groups, and they speed their way through the jungle by use of needle drops.
I saw this one too. That's at Skull Island.
While the military encounters their greatest enemy, metaphors for Vietnam.
And I will not cut and run. I know an enemy when I see it.
This is one war we are not gonna lose.
Do we get to win this time?
Make him a special gift out of that napalm.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yes, this is Apocalypse Now with a monkey. Kong also uses his environment as a weapon, like when he turned this tree into a bat.
Batter up!
Yeah. Damn.
The good guys meet John C. Reilly, a World War II fighter pilot who's been stranded on the island since Benny Goodman was cool. He's living with a group of natives who worship Kong because, and this is important, Kong is constantly fighting off these creatures called skull crawlers.
Look, I just made that name up.
I like the name, so I think...
I never said that name out loud before. It sounds stupid now that I say it. Just call them whatever you want. Some of the things they were afraid of started protecting them against the things that were eating them.
So it turns out that the Earth is hollow and filled with these monsters. They've killed Kong's family, and now he's the last of his kind, condemned to
Yeah, I could tell.
fight a lonely life of fighting these creatures to protect the larger world. Hey, another metaphor.
We are soldiers. We do the dirty work so our families and our countrymen don't have to be afraid.
But Kong doesn't just fight skull crawlers. There's also giant water buffalo, giant stick bugs, giant squids, and pterodactyls.
Yeah, it's everything.
Make a wish,
Damn.
evil military leader gets squished, the good guys get away, and Monarch finds drawings done by ancient cultures that show that there is a wide variety of monsters. About 25 years later, in the Philippines, archaeologists uncover the remains of another monster with 2 spores inside. One spore hatches into a giant monster that burrows to the closest radiation source, a power plant in Japan. The monster's subterranean arrival causes an earthquake and destroys the plant. That's really bad news for Bryan Cranston and his wife, who work at the power plant. She dies, and they evacuate the entire city. 15 years go by, and Bryan...
Just like that? Damn.
Cranston's son is grown up to be Aaron Taylor Johnson, and he's married to his sister wife, the Scarlet Witch. He's a Marine stationed in San Francisco, but he's forced to go to Japan when his dad gets arrested for breaking into the quarantine zone. See, now Bryan Cranston's going full John Nash conspiracy theory, and with science has determined that the government, shocker, is hiding something. So they sneak into the city and discover that Monarch has been hiding a cocoon of the monster that was from the Philippines. Monarch is being run by Ken Watanabe and Sally Hawkins from Shape of Water. And they're all like, hey, Bryan Cranston, you know science, right?
You're goddamn right.
We learned that this monster is called Muto.
Damn, I reckon, boy, they gonna stoop. They going crazy, man.
Which stands for
Massive Unidentified Terrestrial Organism.
Muto wakes up, kills Bryan Cranston, and starts making these sounds, which the scientists determine are mating calls. So now Muto is heading east to Las Vegas, where the other spore, its mate, is hatching. All seems lost, but Ken Watanabe has an idea. Bring Godzilla out of hiding and...
Let them fight.
The monsters cause a tsunami, and this was Doug's favorite scene, wasn't it, Doug?
Yes, Doug likes the puppy. Run, puppy, run. So
the military is going to nuke the Muto, but instead the monster steals the bomb to build a nest around it because these Mutos are gonna... Then Godzilla, typical monster, destroys the Golden Gate Bridge. Godzilla does fight Muto, but the movie's real enemy is visibility. Like smoke, fog, darkness, ash, and doors. Basically, about half the movie is people looking up and reacting like this.
Wow, no way!
Godzilla kills the Muto with his atomic breath.
Yeah.
Is your ramen back in stock?
Aaron Taylor Johnson takes the nuke out to sea and he survives to join his sister wife at the refugee center. And the people cheer the big monster who just killed a bunch of their friends. One of the people who died was this family's youngest son. The parents are whale scientists and their daughter grows up to be Millie Bobby Brown. So Godzilla goes away for 5 years and this family splits up. The dad
I started drinking.
takes photos of wolves and the mom works for Monarch, figuring out a way to talk to the monsters. She and Millie live in China near a cocoon monster named
Mothra.
Mothra hatches, the sonic communicator works, but then Tywin Lannister shows up with his own private army to kidnap mom scientist and Millie Bobby Brown. Tywin leads an eco-terrorist group that wants the monsters to kill humans, to allow the Earth to heal.
That sounds like Evil Grimace from Mark.
That don't sound right. You're talking about want the Earth to heal. Like, that don't sound right, though. Like, that don't sound right, man. No cap.
Marvel. He was scary.
Yes, Doug, like Thanos. Good boy.
Yes, Doug is a good boy.
Meanwhile, Monarch is under government scrutiny because their whole human lives are now meaningless position.
So you'd want to make Godzilla our pet?
No. We will be his.
Basically, the government always wants to destroy the monsters.
Saddle up. Let's go kill this thing.
And Monarch always wants to...
Let them fight.
Dad scientist wants Godzilla dead because he killed his son.
I advise you to kill these things, all of them, especially him.
But Monarch brings him into their C-Lab 2020 base to help out because he co-infected the monster communicator, and now he just wants to save his family.
I just want my kids back.
Monarch has learned to track Godzilla's heartbeat across the world, except sometimes when he disappears into the hollow earth.
Using these underwater tunnels like wormholes, just like zipping around.
Tywin Lannister goes to Antarctica to wake up an apex predator that's like Godzilla. This one is called King Ghidorah, and it looks like a flying hydra. But then, Mom Scientist wakes up this monster because it turns out...
I saw that. She done for that, though, no cap.
That she was an eco-terrorist all along.
What?
See, it turns out that she also thinks there are too many damn people and that we should let the monsters send to her. Godzilla shows up and gets his ass beat by King Ghidorah. Now the apex predator, the king wakes up the monsters all over the planet, including a firebird called Rodan, whose masterpiece of the Gates of Hell is humanity's great unfinished work of art, next to Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Okay, sorry. All the monsters converge, jets fight against Rodan, Godzilla fights King Ghidorah, rips off his head, but, you know.
They cut off one head. 2 more shall take its place.
The military sets off an oxygen bomb that puts Godzilla in a coma, but it does nothing to King Ghidorah. Now, King Ghidorah
that motherfucker was powerful, no cap.
is the apex predator and leads the monsters that are all over the planet.
And this Ghidorah is the new alpha, and all the other creatures are just doing his bidding. They're an extension of him.
All hell breaks loose.
Everybody came in. Everybody.
And meanwhile, Millie Bobby Brown totally hates her mom now.
Yeah, she do.
But then, Monarch figures out that King Ghidorah isn't a regular monster, it's an alien monster, an invasive species that will destroy the planet.
He's not part of our natural order, and he's not meant to be here.
A false king, an invasive species.
So now, even Scientist Dad wants Godzilla alive. So, Monarch goes into the hollow earth, into the lost city of Atlantis.
No hope. They can't fight him. They gonna die. You know what I mean? Like,
Ken Watanabe jumpstarts his heart, sacrificing his life and giving us the most tender human moment in the series. Elsewhere, Mothra hatches from her cocoon and everyone is like...
Wow, no way!
And so Mothra is queen of the monsters.
So her and Godzilla, they got a thing going on?
Nah, man. Godzilla and Mothra are platonic. Millie Bobby Brown sets off the monster call box in Boston. The mom leaves Tywin Lannister to save her, and all of the monsters and humans converge on Beantown. Then there's a massive battle royale. Mothra comes to help, but Ghidorah takes her out. Then Ghidorah pulls the monster version of a body slam, and Godzilla is done. The family reunites, and the mom is like, I'm gonna redeem myself now. Just go.
She cut herself too.
She turns on the monster talker. King Ghidorah is about to kill her, and then she gets in a zinger.
Long live the king.
As the box wakes up Godzilla, and he destroys King Ghidorah and the Red Sox's chances of winning a home game this year. And now Godzilla is the undisputed king of the monsters.
Oh yeah, he was on the top of the rocks.
After the credits, Tywin Lannister buys a black market King Ghidorah head so he can resurrect the beast. And that's everything you need to know about Godzilla and Kong before they face off. If you have any questions, please leave a comment.
Yeah, that was Godzilla vs. Kong, Monsterverse recap, everything you need to know, man. And yeah, now I know, you know what I'm saying? I really do know, you feel me, man? Now I know what's going on, you feel me? I know what's going on, you know what I'm saying, but not really that much, you feel me, man? But now I do, so when I watch the movie, man, you know what I'm saying? I can watch it and don't be confused, like, damn, what the fuck happened to this? Or how this, you know what I mean? Like, so I can watch it. And hey, join my day, you feel me? You know, join my day and shit. But yeah, leave a like, man, on my channel, hit the bell for new, man. Any songs, any questions, let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you like the video like this, maybe if you like videos like this, man, let me know in the comments too, man. But yeah, I'm out. And yeah, peace.